Hello, class. This is a tour of my Canvas page for Math 1. When you click on the Math 1 um, icon from your dashboard, this is what you will see. When you scroll down, you'll see some links towards the center of the page. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a brief bio of myself, open house link, a video, and then you'll also see contact information form that you should have completed if you attended open house. If you were unable to attend open house, no worry, just click on the link and fill out the contact information form. As I move back to the center of the page, the first tab you'll see is schedules. On the schedule page, you'll see the schedule, the daily schedule that we follow. Home base, lift, the new lift that we have. It's what we do in homeroom. Every Monday, we'll do our Ready. Tuesday, SEL, that's social emotional learning. We'll do our Ready reading on Wednesday, homework help on Thursday. And of course, Friday is where you'll read aloud. Teacher may do it whole class or maybe in groups. It's, of course, teacher discretion there. Okay. We're, as you notice, there are going to be some links that are in the center of the page where you can navigate to get whatever page you would like to get to next. I'm going to continue to go through the home page so that you can see the direct access that you have there. When you go to the syllabus or click on the syllabus tab, you have your syllabus and your classroom rules and expectations. Missing or late assignment, if you're absent, let's go there. If you are absent, you now get 2 days instead of a day to make up for one day. I need to reflect that change. I don't remember if I reflected that change or not, but it is there in the handbook. Your supplies for this class, I have supplied you with a composition notebook, which will be your interactive notebook, and a folder for this class. Please make sure that you bring glue sticks, though there will be glue sticks for you to use in the classroom. Glue sticks run out very frequently because that's something that we use often. Please also make sure that you have a pencil. We have color pencils and markers in the classroom, but some students prefer to use their own, and that's fine. The grading policy is here, the percentages, independent practice, which tends to be the homework, what you do at home for homework, that's 15% of your grade. Guided practice, which is classroom assignments, that's 20%. Your assessments, whether it's a small assessment, which sometimes we refer to it as a quiz, or a much larger assessment, which we refer to as unit testing, are all 30% of your grade. And the largest percent of your grade is what we do on a daily basis. We work in our interactive notebooks and projects. They weigh the most in this particular class at 35%. All right. If you go to the center, again, this is how you can get to different pages on the Canvas page. I'm going to go back to the home page. The next link you'll see is the one or the tab that you'll see is the one you'll use most often is the lessons. Whichever quarter it is, that's the quarter that you're going to click on. In the center, towards the top of the page, you'll see handouts. This is where you can print your homeworks and your warm-ups for each week. If you want, of course, you're going to get the hard copies in class on that week. Okay, but some of you might be absent or you might go on vacation and you want those packets in advance. That's where you can print them. Okay, the handouts I will put here for the week, but I won't post those until the week is there because sometimes I don't know which handouts I want to use until that week it comes. If you see a handout that is not present, you can always text me and remind, or you can send me an email. Ms. Reyes, can you put that give us a soft copy link on the Canvas page, or whatever. Sometimes I just may forget, may get busy and just forget. So those friendly reminders are very helpful. Okay, back to quarter one. All right, so towards the middle, bottom of the page, we have 2 units that we'll be working on in this first quarter. And the second unit will spill into the second quarter. But when you click on these links, it gives you a brief summary of what what we're covering in those units. The week numbers and dates are along the side. Okay. In the center, beside the week number and the dates, is going to be a description of what we're going to try to cover in that week. It's actually the standard. Sometimes they're not very user friendly, but no worries. The user friendly of what this is saying is on the actual page, okay? So when you click on the first week's page, here is a friendly version of the questions that you should be able to answer by the end of the week. Here are the links to where you're going to submit the assignment, or you can actually write on these pages. If you want to write on these pages, that's fine. That's up to you. If you want to type answers, as long as you're able to, as long as you show your work. If you don't show your work, you do on problems where work is shown is a requirement, or it's how you are processing it in your mind, then you don't get full credit for the work. Some problems, all it requires is one word answers, but that's not every problem, okay? Again, this is where you can get your quarter one handouts. Here along the top, you'll see your date and your objectives. So the date and what the overview of what we're doing on that date is in this first column here. The second column is going to be the agenda. That's what we're actually doing in class. And along the side, you will see what you're supposed to do for homework and a homework help video there. Okay, there we go. And that's along the sides. All right, and so that's the basic setup of what your weekly pages are going to look like. I'm only going to publish those weekly pages, obviously, at the start of that week. Okay, at the start of that week, because things change. We might not get as far. So sometimes I'll delete questions or add questions based on how far we are getting in class. Okay, and sometimes that schedule may change based on how far we get in class. Okay, but this is the goal. This is where we're trying to go. All right, go back to the home page, but again, you can get to other pages by clicking the links that are at the top of the page. The next is going to be your math projects. This is the interactive notebook, and of course, you can get the interactive notebook. We start on the first day. This is when that interactive notebook is due. When you click on quarter one interactive notebook, the page number and the titles will be here. Okay, I'm going to go back to math projects. Other math projects, the iReady project is here. When you click on your iReady project, remember you do iReady in home base, but if that's not enough time to complete the assignments in iReady for the project, then you'll have to spend some time at home completing the iReady. Okay, and this is the rubric here. All right, and when it starts, I'll put the start date when you start working on the lessons there after we finish the diagnostic test, and I'll put the end date, okay? And then I'll put a place for you to submit the work that you have shown, okay? At the top, I forgot to mention this. This is a letter to parents about the iReady project. This is also a video that you can watch about iReady, general overview of iReady and how it's measured, okay, or how it works in general. I'm gonna go back to the home page. The next tab is the resource page. Again, on the resource page, not again, sorry. You have your quarter handouts right here at the top, okay? You have calculator links. You have additional videos that I'll be posting here. This is not hyperlinked yet. I haven't started working on that. You have different games that you can do here for practice. And then here you also have graph paper. Okay? You can download and print graph paper from there. I'm going to go back to the home page. You have special announcements, and sometimes when things are due, like you can see, you have a pretest on Friday, and your first week assignments are due there. So For special announcements or announcements in general, they will go here. Sometimes you'll see schedule changes. You'll see schedule changes here, but I'll also make an announcement like it's a snow day, or you should know it's a snow day, but just different things here. If I'm going to be absent and I know I'm going to be absent, I post this here. But for whatever reason, emergencies do happen. I might just send those things in Remind. It's much easier to send from my phone than it is to log into Canvas and make those changes. Okay. But this is another way to check for changes or special things or dates that we have going on in math class. This is another place or another location to see that. This is the tutoring link. So again, we do tutoring virtually. If for whatever reason you'd rather be in person, then just contact me. Let me know. You can let me know in class. Reyes, I would just like to stay after school. Maybe you play sports and you're already here. But this Zoom tutoring link is the best option for most people. So I don't want to. I want to give you as many options as you can to get the help that you need. Okay. All right, and this is the end of the Canvas tour. If you have more questions, please feel free to email me or text me and Remind. I hope you have I know you're going to have a wonderful year. I'm going to claim it for you, okay? And again, questions or concerns, please just let me know. Have a great day.